Does that say breaking? Come on, folks. Y'all watch Breaking. Don't act like you didn't. Y'all know who Turbo is. Come on now. Hit me with your scrap shot. Go ahead and hit me with your scrap shot. All right. Hey, folks. It is Thursday and it's time for a scrap yard run adventure. Gonna be taking down a few things here. Got some good steel going on here and a few other things here. Now, a little bit of a spoiler. We may be heading out to the desert a little later on today, so I don't want to show you too all much of what we got out there. That'll be coming up, but we got the wall of steel here. One thing I will show you before we go, just to explain it, I've never seen a burnt out couch before. And I found that out there in the desert, and you get to see me picking that up. That's interesting. And as you can see, I zip tied it because the pinch factor on this thing was amazing. I'm surprised I didn't. All good though. Anyways, we got our picnic table and the rest of the wall of steel. Let's get the stuff loaded up. Folks, as we look at the empty wall of steel here, which has now been transformed and put into here. Hey, look at that, all piled up nice and high, neat and tied down, all that good stuff. Now, maybe a little spoilers here because later on in the show, like I said, we may be heading out to the desert, so we're going to be showing you a few things. Maybe I'm just going to kind of gloss over them right there. Some things we found, we'll talk about those when we get out there. But let's talk about what else we got here. This is from the last week's run. Definitely a lot of steel. That's mainly what we're running today. It's about time for a non-ferrous load because I'm getting a lot of motors and stuff like that piling up. So maybe next run or the one after that we're gonna do that. But let's take this mighty big load down and we'll see what we get. If you've ever been divorced, no truer words were ever spoken. And they get truer every year. I went through that about 12 years ago, side thing, but whenever I hear that song, man, it is truth, truth, truth. I'm telling you. Hey, you know where we're going now? Actually, we're gonna go to that battery place. I forgot to tell you. When I was out shooting, found me a battery that was full of bullet holes. So we'll see what the battery place wants to do with that. $5. $5 for a shot up battery. Who the heck? Crazy. All right, folks, here we are at the big yard. I figured, what the heck, we got a lot of big items today. Let's try it. We got one guy ahead of us, and then we'll see. 7820, 7820. Goes off there. Let's see what we got. 7140, 7140. All right, folks, as we start looking out at my delicious breakfast burrito that we get for working so hard unloading this thing at the scrapyard, let's see what we got, what we ended up with today. Today's prices were not all that good. 4 cents a pound though. I only had 680 pounds of steel this time. I had 1,200 last time, so not as much. 4 cents a pound for $31. And then we had now the HMS, which was double that price, 8 cents a pound. We had 80 pounds of that, and that was $6. All right, folks, here in Scavenging, Arizona, time for another wonderful Saturday scrapping adventure, and welcome. Today we're going to be hitting the Purdy neighborhood. It has opened up again, my lovely tree-lined streets I like to go through. Going to be hitting that in several other neighborhoods today. Let's go. First stop in our Purdy neighborhood. I don't think I need that. We have been around here before. This place has given us plenty of things over time. We can get a little doggy bed here. I'll start out with that. I never knew what these were. My pit bull actually likes them. He sits out there in the yard and chills out. All right, if I go through your, thanks, appreciate it. Oh, this is one of them little swingy things. There we go, I'll lay flat. Oh, an easy up. All right, cool. Oh boy, okay. See, you gotta watch these things because they will expand on you and they'll whack you right in the face. They got some weight to them though. Not there. Plastic or is that metal? That is metal. No. That. And these. Is this more? Dude, this is more baby formula. Sealed. Yeah, that's the second time in a row I found baby formula. Having gone through the shortage, my grandson was born right at the height of the baby formula shortage. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. Baby formula. Yeah. Looks like we done ran into us another scrapper, didn't we? Wow, and he passed that pile up. That's kind of surprising. Oh well. I will stop then. He doesn't want to. I don't know if he's a furniture picker. It looked like he had some grills, but you know what? That car did have Mexico plates on it, and as I've said before, I've talked to some of these folks who do furniture picking, and a lot of them are, I mean, a lot of them do take the stuff down there and sell it. It's just, hey, by all means. Okay. Well, it's a fancy dog bowl dish. Yeah, we'll ground the garbage disposal, sure. The scrapper. Now here is a pair of the wisp pliers that I found, which I'm telling you are better, way better than the ones that I bought at Harbor Freight, those yellow ones. Those ones were just, ugh. I'll grab that in just a second. That. Healthy posture toilet stool. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I've heard these things are pretty cool. I'm gonna try it. I'll give you a review. Okay. I think that has been degunked as best it can be. Oh. Volume below, and that one's worth looking at. Let's see. Oh, look at this old. Look at the old one here. Oh Lord. Whew. Yeah, that's the old one. Man. Old Samsung. Oh, we got some metal there. Screens. Yeah. This one looks like it just wants to stay here. I think it does. I think it really does. We're just gonna break down, go ahead and give it to me right here in the street. Sometimes you gotta do that. Perfecto. All right. Anything else? What's going on, folks? Running into the land of the large piles. What do we got? Okay, well, start with that right there. Light fixture. Don't need all that. Some might think I'm weird but you know what? When you get so much stuff and even small things add up, they really do. So that's why you might see me breaking down stuff or getting rid of garbage, because my space is tends to be limited. One thing I've been doing too lately is if there's cleaning products, I'm grabbing them. I have been, because I mean, what's the difference? Why pay $7, $8, which is about what it is nowadays, for a, you know, or $5 for a bottle of, you know, something, you know, stain and odor remover. Sure, why not? I got dogs. Okay. Some kind of metal filter there. Be in those boxes there. Okay. And like I said, y'all may think I'm weird, but you know what? The extra minute it took me to do that could give me more space for later on. I think that's gonna be the Arizona special too, is the trampoline. Because boy, do I get lots of those. Okay, let's see here. A little chair, how cute. Oh, well, spring has sprung here in Arizona, and welcome to Salvaging in Arizona. As you can see, we are out here in the beautiful desert. And today, we're gonna be heading out to the shooting spot to go do some bullet case scrapping. Now, I got me some rakes and shovels and whatnot that we're gonna be using, and we're gonna try and get a good amount today. We'll see. Well, here we are at our first spot. As you can see, it's nice and beautiful here in Arizona. When spring comes, it really is amazing. What is normally just brown mountain turned into green and yellows, and it's very, very pretty. What we'll be using today, mainly just some big buckets to pick up here, rakes. Got my metal roller here that I found scrapping, and the Steel Destroyer 2000 that I made. We'll see how much I use in that. I think I gotta redo a few things on that, but anyways, buckets of course, and let's head out and see what we get. Well, all right, here we are at our second spot. We've been here before. If y'all have been watching the channel, it's, man, I'm telling you, it's really striking when the desert comes alive. It really is. I love it. But hey, let's get to work here. As we can see, we got some brass here already. I walked out ahead. There's a bunch of brass here. I'm going to grab that first, and then we're going to start in with the steel, and we'll hopefully get us that one bucket's full. We'll see if we can fill up another one. Get as far as we can. Let's go at it. Wrap up before heading on to one other spot. Let's see what we got. We got about half full, I'd say, here, and got more brass out of this one here too. So, well, all right, folks. Well, here we are on the dam. In one of my earlier episodes, I scrapped this area, and this is an earthen dam out here. And as you can see, we got some brass going on here. All right, folks, let's do a wrap up of the dam. We filled up another bucket of steel case HMS. Got a few brass. I'm sure you saw me. Whenever you see me, pick it at the ground, that's me getting brass out. But got a few of these, and not bad at all. So we got 2 full buckets of the HMS. We got the battery there. We got the brass. I think I see some. I thought I saw a few other things to pick up on the way out. Maybe I'll stop and grab those. And that's how you get scrap out here as well. Not just bullets, a regular scrap as well. So now we're heading back. It's a decent one. It's a decent one. What's this wire go to? I'll take it. Oh, it's off the thing. Follow it back, Steve-O. Follow it back. Cut it. There you go. These push button ones are great. Looks like we got something there. Is that a weed whack? Whack? Is that a weed whacker? That's a weed whacker, isn't it? Yeah. What? You got some? I'll back up. Okay. I'm being flagged down. Let's see. Hello. Good. I just take metal. I don't do.
You only take metal?
Yeah, cause I run this off to the metal scrapyard.
Sorry.
Okay. If you got any metal, I'll grab that. Do you know what? There are a lot of guys though that do get furniture. If you see guys with like big trailers, yeah, you've seen them.
I'm trying to bring things out.
Yeah. Some guys grab furniture, some metal. I'm a metal guy. Thank you. See if that guy wants to get rid of that bumper. Want to chuck the old bumper?
If you want it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Exactly, thank you.
Cool, no problem, man. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. One's worth stopping at. Let me get up here. I just saw a comment come over the thing. It said about that my other ones were tin snips, and yeah, they are tin snips. But what I've noticed is that tin snips work really good when it comes to cutting thick wires in general. They really do. At least, I mean, unless you have something else, but I do like using those. Let's get rid of this little dilly bobber here. Oh, little pooper scoopers. I'll probably use that for my pit bull. I know he makes enough of that. Ugh. Saw me a trampoline earlier. I'm gonna grab that. Is that all right if I grab your metal? Thank you. Mucho trampolina. However you say that in Spanish. Como se dice trampoline en español. One little scrap of different today. As you see me, I'm circling around a cul-de-sac here. Like I said in my other videos, remember, you're a guest in these neighborhoods. And so, whenever I gotta turn around, I always try to use a cul-de-sac or some other street somewhere. I very rarely will turn around mid-street, and definitely not back up into people's driveways. So, and drive nice. Scrap a tip for today. Yay. Okay, we got a fan here. We'll be quick about this. There's a lot of people around. Hi, doggy. How are you? How's a big doggy? Huh? Hi, big doggy. That's a nice fan there. Hi. By the way, see that orange plate on that like 94 Nissan Sentra right there? In Arizona, you can get a historic plate when your car is 25 years old. And here's the funny part. They're made of copper. Because when I had my Geo, once it hit 25 years, I thought, why not? Let's put a historical plate on a $500 Geo. And when I got it, it weighed it. I'm like, what is this? And it's like thick copper, and they give you two. I'll show it to you in one of these videos. It's pretty cool, but I like that. Costs an extra 25 bucks, but heck yeah, I'll take that. There's plastic, or what is that? And we are in a golf course neighborhood, as you can see there. Got the control panel. Looks like, what is that? Off the exercise thingy. Voluminous pile here. Let's see if it's all just furniture. What we got? No, we don't like grabbing the glass, but I can get that out. Okay, grab this here. a shoe buffer. How often do you see those, huh? Well, here's something kind of funny about shoe. Well, interesting, let's put it that way. Before I was an officer, I worked in the county jail and in Phoenix, and they had a shoe shining station, and the trustees, you know, because at work, you know, you had to have your boots shined, and you could pay, I think trustees, I think they would get like some kind of either monetary thing or something from the canteen, and you get your shoe shined at the jail. And they did a good job, I will say that. Those guys did a great job. Sure, in Salvaging, Arizona, here we are on the freeway again, heading to our second city. Once again, as I said, I'm trying to take little bites out of this city, see what I can find, see what's good, see what the best places are. Now this is the kind of alley I can deal with. This is my kind of alley, nice and wide. Of course, that's the freeway over there, so you got the big freeway wall. I always call that the prison wall. Man, that thing looks like a prison wall. It's meant to keep the noise off the freeway here. Well, all right, folks. That is a footbridge that goes over the US 60 freeway. That's been there for a long time, but we got our first pile here. Let's see, anything good? Hey, we got us one of these. All right, well, there's a way to start the day. Normally my yard doesn't take the TVs, but this is one of them old heavy ones. This one weighs a good amount. Oh man, somebody got to the cord. Oh boy, yeah. Oh, that's a good 50 plus pounds. Maybe even more. I'll weigh it up, bring it back. That's a heavy one. Let's see what we got here. If there's anything in this good old dumpster here. But a bunch of leaves here. Okay. Let's see if anything behind here. Oh, okay. All right, well, one thing I learned as a cop that you will run into a lot is transient camps. And as you're scrapping, you very well may run into them. And this is a classic example of one right here. You got all this stuff here, and you may run into a person. So you gotta, they'll surprise you, believe me. I've gone behind dumpsters and not seen people, and all of a sudden I hear them speaking. That'll get you. But yeah, as you're scrapping, be aware, because you never know. When you're up here at the front, there could be some people back there doing who knows what. So just keep an eye out, folks. There's your scrapping tip of the day. Well, this person definitely took advantage of the filling up the fence rule. What is that? Oh, nice wire. Okay. Angling metal I see standing up there. Let's see. See if we can break that down. Okay, so there's that. Wow, that's an old picture. Not sure who that is, but wow, that's old. July 1971. A few months before I was born. No way. No way. Oh man, I don't like seeing this. I mean, I hate when I see memories like this thrown out, because this is the kind of stuff that just can't be replaced, you know. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got some that ain't plastic. All right. Okay, let's see now. What's that? Arrow bet? Is that the one of those? Oh, check it out. We'll see. Doesn't look like I don't think it's even been used. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. Got us a wire. Kind of a big deal. All right. Yeah, here we go. What is this? Look at all these little... Huh? Ah, the headphones. Okay, more wires. Christmas slides. All right, take that. Well, all right, folks, here in Scavenging, Arizona, let's do a wrap up of our second city here. Again, not all that much. Like I said, I'm just trying to take small little bites out of there and just see what we can get. Going through the alleys is rough. Like I said, slow going, slow moving, but like I said, we're gonna keep trying, gonna keep going through. And thanks a lot for coming in, folks. And one more thing, folks, since we're nearing 1,000, I said I'd wait till 1,000 as to why I would reveal this, but this is the city I used to work in. Okay, this is I won't say it, but I'm sure y'all can probably figure it out. This is the city I used to work in. It's really strange driving around this area. In fact, I worked this area for about 10 years straight, on and up. Well, I wouldn't say straight, but for the most part 10 years. So I know this area very well. In fact, y'all remember my PD story about Gus when I said the church that he tagged up? Well, there's the alley that he tagged up, and this is actually the place he tagged up. He tagged up this beautiful place here. So doing a little reminiscing there, but hey, why not? Thanks for coming along, folks. And there's the big reveal. Hey, look at that. This is the city I used to work in. So that's why I know it so well. But let's head back to the other city and do some big time scrapping. See you there. All right. Yeah, that was... Normally they come off a lot easier than that. Folks, new neighborhood, and maybe it's a cop in me, but I appreciate that. That looks like a replica California Highway Patrol. Not sure of the year on that one, but that's pretty beautiful. I like that. That's cool. The old black and white California CHP. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Yeah, where you at? How far? I mean, will it overfill me or no? Okay, we'll give it a shot.
All this metal back here.
Because I'd like to come here with an empty truck and a dolly. Yeah, I did that because that was really cool. By the way, that is amazing. Really cool, really cool, really cool. But yeah, that's gonna be a deconstruction job. We'll at least throw that in there. Why not? We'll do that. Anything else besides this one here? Okay, what to say? You never know. Some of these lately, some of these have been steel. This one here does. A bed frame. All right. Let's see here. We've got these things here. Okay. Up and over. All right, folks, here we go. It's time for PD Storytime. Yes, PD Storytime once again. Today, maybe a little bit longer. I'm not sure. So if you don't like it, zip on through. I know a lot of folks do, so I try to give these as often as I can. Today's topic will be what it's like to retire from police work. Maybe similar to other retirements, but I'm gonna focus on retiring from police work. And it's weird because you fight so hard to get it, because it's not a job you just, you know. Now it's Indeed, but back then it was not Indeed. Not just some job you pop up on Indeed and go and show up and you got the job in a week. This took me, I tested for several years. Now, not constantly, but, you know, I'd test and wait a few months more. And, you know, I tried several different areas. It's not an easy job to get. It really isn't. So when it comes time to leave, it's weird because, you know, you fought so hard to get it and now, you know, it's time to go. So it's obviously a little bit weird. All the things that you went through, all the things, the academy, the cop identity that you have, it goes. It's weird because you know, you lose the powers, you know what I'm saying? You've been granted by the state the powers of arrest, you know, and just that, even that alone, I mean, because that's a weird feeling to be able to legally grab onto someone and say, you're under arrest. That's a weird thing to give up. Not that, and I'm not saying that as a way to say like I enjoyed that, but it's strange, you know, when you've been granted that and then it goes. So hope you get my point there. Most street cops, guys who spent their time in patrol, aren't usually that big on giving up the power, you know, the arresting, the going out and patrolling, that kind of stuff, because they've had their fill, you know what I'm saying? Now, folks who maybe did a year or two, then went detectives, a year or two, went off and did something else, a lot of those guys have a hard time retiring because they never got that out of them. And a lot of them go and become cops somewhere else. We had a saying, you know, retire on Friday, get rehired on a Monday. A lot of guys do that, especially the upper management guys. Now, the upper management guys, they go and become chiefs, lieutenants, whatever. But, you know, a lot of just straight street cops too, you know, they'll quit one place and then go on to work another. Now, there's reasons, you know, by doing that, you can increase your retirement. And also, if you have an ex, which, ding, 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 I got one of those. Most cops do. If you have an ex, they get half. If you did the full 20 years, they get half your pension. And that's Arizona law, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, there's one thing you can do. Once you've retired from one, you can go to another one, then they can't get that second retirement. So some guys will retire at one department and then go work at another to build up what they lost from the first one. So one thing that happens too is you get to write your goodbye email. And now that's weird because I'm sure, you know, this is 2023 right now, you know, email's been around forever, but you gotta understand, I started in 1997. So, you know, when I left the sheriff's office in 97, there was no email to write saying goodbye, everybody, had a great time, you know, nothing. But, you know, after 24 years, you want to give an email, and it's weird because that's the only goodbye email I've ever written. Because the last job I quit was 96, like I said. So, but it was cool. It was very nice to put that out and say goodbye to everybody. And we'll end it with this one. One special thing that they let you do is they let you give a final radio call over the air, or you get to go 10-7 over the air one last time. 10-7 means you're going off duty, okay? And that's for me, it was very poignant. Some guys are like, yeah, I don't want that, big deal, I'm getting out of here. But for me, you know what? I worked 24 years. I wanted to say some things over the radio. I really did. And it was great. I got to do that. I got to drive a police car one last time. I drove it around. Got to have my daughters in the car with me, car 772, still remember that. And I got to give my final radio call. And basically they call you. My call sign was 1 Paul 61. They said 1 Paul 61. I said 1 Paul 61. And then I got to give my what I wanted to say, and then dispatch gave a very nice send off to me. And then what's really cool is that afterwards everybody chimes up on the air and says, you know, it was nice knowing you, good luck in your retirement, and you get to hear that. And what's really cool is you get to hear it, and it goes on for minutes, and it's really cool. But anyways, look at me getting all choked up. Anyways, so that was the final radio call. Like I said, it was really cool. I got to have my my girls in there with me, and my friends all around. So that was really cool. I got a video of it. Maybe one day I'll play it. Who knows? That'd be cool. But hey, that's PD Storytime today, retirement, and right now I'm enjoying it. Let's go scrap. Well, let's see here. Oh my God. There's a few piles on this tree. Yeah, let's get that. What is this? A double stroller? Damn. It's been definitely baby stuff day today, isn't it? Okay, let's see what we got here. Grab those. Ah, Arizona Veterans Plate, all right. I do like that. Masks, ugh. That's cool. Yeah, we can. If we were in the neighborhood, I'd just bash that thing out, but. Okay, a little aluminum here. I'll get that for the stainless steel sink there. Let's see here. Okay, all right. It's also just coming apart. Another quite voluminous pile here. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, it's an unscrew one like the other one was. It was. Hey folks. Antibiotics, hand sanitizer, yeah. Febreze, yeah. Let's see here, looks like, yeah, they got the cords on them already. It's weird, because this neighborhood really wasn't picked. That's strange. It's weird when you see that, like you'll get through a neighborhood, and like everything looks pristine, and then out of the blue you just see a cord clipped. Or a Black & Decker box, sure. Empty all that out of there. Oil plug is in. Engine is seized. Okay. There we go. All right. Miscellaneous metal. See if this got the batteries. No, it don't, but it's got some wires, which we'll take. Is that a keg? Never taken a keg before. Well, you'll let me. Is it alright if I grab your metal there? I'm sorry? Thank you. Can't you turn these in somewhere? I can get a deposit for them? I wish that was full. Okay. There we go. That's all aluminum. All right. Like I said, never got one of them before. Wow. Oh. VHSs. No way. Okay. We'll take this whole thing. Why not? Coffee makers. Just a tiny little heating thing. That's it. Let's see what's on the back to school. Police Academy 2. Single white female. Actually, it was a good movie. The Tonight Show. Huh. Does that say Breakin'? Come on, folks. Y'all watch Breakin'. Don't act like you didn't. Y'all know who Turbo is. Come on now. Well, all right, folks, here in Scavenging, Arizona. I hope you enjoyed this one. We had all the different types of scrapping here. We had scrapping in the desert, we had scrapping in the alleys, and scrapping on the curbside. Hope you guys liked that one. Definitely got a lot today. Definitely more than our second city. Whole lot more. Got a lot of good steel today, and got that one guy that wants me to come back. I'm going to run back there, and we'll see that's going to be a project to get all that steel out. But we'll give it a shot. Like I said, never got a keg before, so we'll see on that. I'm not sure if y'all know what to do with those, if they're just straight turn in, or if I can get a deposit. I don't know. But again, and folks, I think we're at like 925 subscribers right now. This is insane. We're getting close to 1,000. I'm really excited. Thank you. Really, thank you more than you know.